In the current storyline of The Bold and the Beautiful, viewers are witnessing one of the most chilling and suspenseful plots in recent memory as Luna Nozawa's obsession with gaining her father's acceptance has evolved into a deadly fixation on Steffy Forrester and her young son Hayes. What began as emotional manipulation has escalated into a dangerous stalking situation that threatens to end in tragedy for the Forrester-Finnegan family. As Luna's mental state deteriorates, she has begun surveillance of Steffy's family and is planning a deadly confrontation that could forever change the landscape of the show. Luna's descent into darkness. Luna Nozawa, portrayed by Lisa Yamada, has undergone a dramatic transformation from a woman seeking connection with her biological father, Dr. John Finn Finnegan, to a dangerous stalker with murderous intentions. Her rejection by Finn and Steffy has pushed her over the edge, causing her to fixate on the idea that Steffy is the sole obstacle preventing her from having a relationship with her father. Recent episodes have shown Luna's obsession intensifying as she watches Steffy's family from afar, using high-powered binoculars and a long-range camera lens to spy on intimate family moments at their beach house. This surveillance isn't casual or random. Luna is meticulously studying their routines, documenting their movements, and planning her next move with calculated precision. The show has portrayed these stalking scenes with an eerie tension, highlighting Luna's deteriorating mental state as she observes the family life she believes should be hers. You know that Luna's on the hunt. She's hunting Steffy. Ridge Forrester warned in a recent episode, underscoring the serious threat that Luna poses to his daughter and grandson. This warning wasn't hyperbole. Luna has already demonstrated her capacity for violence, having previously been responsible for 2 deaths. The weapon acquisition. In a chilling development that has viewers on edge, Luna has recently purchased a firearm with the explicit intention of using it against Steffy. The scene where Luna meets with a mysterious man who sells her the gun was particularly disturbing, as he questions what a pretty young thing like her needs a weapon for, to which Luna ominously replies, "What do you think?" The acquisition of this weapon represents a significant escalation in Luna's dangerous behavior. She has been shown practicing her aim, using Steffy's photograph as a target, making her murderous intentions unmistakably clear. This development has shocked even her grandmother Sheila Sharp, formerly Carter, a character with her own notorious past, who has warned Luna to leave town rather than pursue this dangerous path. Hayes, the innocent pawn. Perhaps most disturbing in Luna's evolving plan is her focus on young Hayes Finnegan, Steffy, and Finn's son, who is also Luna's half-brother. Luna has been observed watching Hayes with particular interest, and spoilers indicate she plans to use him as leverage in her scheme against Steffy. On June 16, Luna was seen spying on Steffy and Hayes at the beach house, using a long lens to observe their interactions. By June 18, Luna approaches Hayes with a gift, a seemingly innocent gesture that masks sinister intentions. This interaction with Hayes appears to be part of a larger plan to either kidnap him or use him to get to Steffy. Luna clearly intends to snatch Hayes at some point, reveal recent spoilers, suggesting that she may attempt to abduct the child as part of her revenge against Steffy. Her twisted logic seems to be that if she can't have a relationship with her father, she'll make Steffy experience the pain of being separated from her child. The home invasion plan. The current storyline is building toward a terrifying climax as Luna plans to infiltrate Steffy's home armed with her newly acquired gun. Spoilers indicate that Luna will use her knowledge of the family's routines, gathered during her surveillance, to time her invasion when she believes she can confront Steffy alone. Luna's plan appears to involve a direct confrontation with Steffy, with the clear intention of eliminating her perceived rival once and for all. The show has been building tension around this impending confrontation, with Luna's mental state becoming increasingly unstable as she convinces herself that killing Steffy is the only solution to her problems. What makes this storyline particularly compelling is the psychological complexity of Luna's character. She genuinely believes that removing Steffy will clear the path for her to have a relationship with Finn, showing a complete disconnect from reality and an inability to understand the consequences of her actions. Finn's protective instinct. As this dangerous situation unfolds, Dr. John Finn Finnegan finds himself in an impossible position. On one hand, he has rejected Luna as his daughter due to her dangerous behavior and refusal to take responsibility for her actions. On the other hand, he now faces the prospect of having to physically protect his wife and son from Luna's violent intentions. Finn has already promised Steffy that he will protect her no matter what, a vow that will soon be put to the ultimate test. When Luna breaks into their home armed with a gun and intent on killing Steffy, Finn will be forced to intervene to save his wife's life. The tragic irony of this situation is that Finn may end up having to use deadly force against his own biological daughter to protect his family. Spoilers suggest that in the heat of the confrontation, Finn could accidentally kill Luna while attempting to disarm her or shield Steffy from harm. The psychological aftermath. If the storyline unfolds as spoilers suggest, with Finn accidentally causing Luna's death while protecting Steffy, the psychological aftermath will be profound for all characters involved. Finn will have to grapple with the guilt of having killed his own daughter, even if it was in defense of his wife. For Steffy, the trauma of being stalked and targeted, combined with the violent confrontation in her own home, will likely have lasting psychological effects. The couple will need to find a way to process this trauma together while also explaining to Hayes what happened to his half-sister. Other characters will also be deeply affected by Luna's death. Sheila, despite her complicated history, had formed a bond with her granddaughter and attempted to steer her away from this destructive path. Poppy Nozawa, Luna's mother, will have to face the loss of her daughter and the knowledge that Luna's obsession led to her demise. The Bold and the Beautiful's tradition of high-stakes drama. This current storyline continues The Bold and the Beautiful's tradition of high-stakes, emotionally charged drama. The show has never shied away from exploring dark themes, and Luna's deadly obsession with Steffy represents one of its most psychologically complex and suspenseful plots in recent years. What makes this storyline particularly compelling is how it weaves together multiple character dynamics and histories. Luna's connection to Finn as his biological daughter, Sheila's reformed villain status as Luna's grandmother, and Steffy's history of being targeted by obsessed individuals all add layers of complexity to the unfolding drama. Executive producer and head writer Bradley Bell has promised that 2025 would deliver our best drama, and this storyline certainly fulfills that promise with its psychological depth and emotional intensity. The show continues to explore the darker aspects of human nature while maintaining the family dynamics and romantic entanglements that have made it a daytime television staple. As The Bold and the Beautiful builds toward the climactic confrontation between Luna, Steffy, and Finn, viewers are bracing themselves for what promises to be one of the most shocking moments in the show's recent history. Luna's surveillance of Steffy's family using binoculars, her acquisition of a gun, and her plan to infiltrate their home with murderous intent has created a suspenseful storyline that showcases the show's ability to craft compelling psychological drama. The tragic irony that Finn may end up killing his own biological daughter while protecting his wife adds an additional layer of emotional complexity to an already intense situation. Whatever the outcome, this storyline will have lasting repercussions for all characters involved, potentially reshaping relationships and creating new conflicts that will drive the show forward in the coming months. Next, we will dive into the captivating world of The Bold and the Beautiful as we explore Jack Wagner's exciting return to the show as the charming Nick Marone, while also shining a spotlight on the actor's heartwarming real-life love story with his new bride, Michelle Wolf. This isn't just a brief update, Prepare for an in-depth journey through Nick's dramatic comeback, Wagner's personal milestones, and the fascinating intersections between his on-screen and off-screen lives. From romantic escapades in Los Angeles to dreamy honeymoons on the Italian coast, there's so much to unpack about this beloved soap star's latest chapter. First, let's step into the fictional realm of Forrester Creations, where drama is always at an all-time high. Jack Wagner's reprise of Nick Marone has sent ripples of excitement through the B&B fanbase, as the character storms back into Los Angeles with a mission. Having caught wind of the seismic coup at Forrester Creations that shattered the seemingly unbreakable bond between Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, Nick smells an opportunity. This isn't just a casual return, it's a calculated move by a man who once held Brooke's heart and now yearns to reclaim it. But there's more to his agenda than mere romance. As Ridge's half-brother, Nick carries a simmering rivalry that fuels his desire to not only win Brooke back but also to deliver a stinging blow to Ridge. The tension is palpable as Nick navigates this intricate web of love, betrayal, and family feuds. Will his charm and persistence be enough to reignite an old flame, or has too much changed in Brooke's world? The stakes couldn't be higher, and every episode promises new layers to this emotionally charged storyline, keeping viewers glued to their screens. Beyond Nick's scheming in the soap opera world, Jack Wagner's real-life narrative offers a refreshing contrast filled with joy and fulfillment. While his character is entangled in messy romantic pursuits, Wagner himself has recently celebrated a beautiful milestone by tying the knot with his longtime partner, Michelle Wolf. Their love story is one for the books, blossoming from a shared passion for music and creativity. Unlike the tumultuous relationships on B&B, Wagner's journey with Wolf is a testament to genuine connection. He recently opened up to Soap Opera Digest about their relationship, painting a vivid picture of a partnership built on mutual admiration. Michelle is a phenomenal talent, a musician, songwriter, and singer in her own right, Wagner shared with a warmth that radiates through his words. Their meeting wasn't a chance encounter but a serendipitous moment during a recording session where Wolf lent her angelic background vocals to one of Wagner's projects. From that first note, a harmony was born, both in music and in life, culminating in their decision to walk down the aisle together. Wagner's career, of course, remains as dynamic as ever, seamlessly weaving between multiple high-profile projects. Fresh off filming heartfelt scenes for the beloved series When Calls the Heart, he jumped straight into reprising his role on The Bold and the Beautiful. His schedule is nothing short of hectic, yet he manages to balance it with the grace of a seasoned professional. What's more, Wagner found a way to blend work with romance by turning a filming stint in Italy into a magical honeymoon with Michelle. The couple spent 6 unforgettable days exploring the breathtaking vistas of the Amalfi Coast and the historic charm of Naples, soaking in the sun-drenched beauty of the region. Picture this: winding cliffside roads overlooking turquoise waters, cozy dinners under starlit skies, and the kind of laughter that only newlyweds share. Wagner described the experience as beyond incredible, a rare pause in his whirlwind life. But even during this personal getaway, the world of B&B wasn't far behind. As he recounted, executive producer Brad Bell and the B&B team soon arrived in Italy for on-location shooting, merging his professional commitments with the lingering glow of his honeymoon. This Italian adventure wasn't just a backdrop for romance but also a stage for meaningful connections. During one of their picturesque dinners along the coast, Wagner proudly introduced Michelle to his B&B co-stars and crew, creating a heartwarming overlap between his personal and professional spheres. He couldn't help but grin as he recalled how everyone welcomed her with open arms, turning a work trip into a celebration of new beginnings. It was pretty cool to see those worlds come together, he mused, reflecting on how special it felt to share such moments with his colleagues. Meanwhile, the Italian shoot allowed Wagner to delve deeper into Nick Marone's complex storyline, capturing scenes against the stunning European landscape before returning to the familiar soundstages in Los Angeles for additional filming. Every frame shot in Italy carries a unique energy, with the romantic and dramatic essence of the location amplifying Nick's quest to win Brooke's heart, a quest that mirrors, in some poetic way, Wagner's own journey of love. Music, a cornerstone of Wagner's life, also plays a significant role in his relationship with Michelle and adds another layer to his multifaceted career. Fans may remember his early days as Frisco Jones on General Hospital, where his vocal talents first captured audiences' hearts. His 1985 hit All I Need soared to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, cementing his status as a bona fide music star alongside his acting prowess. Decades later, music remains a vital thread, weaving through his bond with Michelle. Their shared recording sessions aren't just professional collaborations but intimate spaces where their creativity and emotions intertwine. One can imagine them in the studio, exchanging smiles over a melody, fine-tuning lyrics late into the night, or simply reveling in the magic of a perfectly harmonized note. This musical connection is a quiet strength in their relationship, grounding them amid Wagner's demanding schedule and the ever-evolving drama of daytime television. Looking ahead, Wagner shows no signs of slowing down. After wrapping up his latest B&B scenes, he's gearing up to head to Vancouver for another round of filming on When Calls the Heart. His ability to juggle roles across different genres, moving from the intense, soapy drama of B&B to the tender, historical narratives of WCTH, speaks volumes about his versatility as an actor. Fans of both shows are in for a treat as they watch him embody such distinct characters with equal depth and charisma. And through it all, Michelle remains his rock, a partner who understands the demands of a creative life and shares in its highs and lows. Their story offers a delightful counterpoint to Nick Marone's tumultuous pursuits, reminding us that behind the scripted chaos of soap operas lies the real magic of human connection. As we wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that Jack Wagner's return to the bold and the beautiful is more than just a comeback, it's a celebration of drama, love, and personal triumphs. Whether Nick succeeds in winning Brooke back or faces heartbreak yet again, Wagner's own life is a victory of balance and happiness. From the sun-soaked shores of Italy to the familiar studios of Los Angeles, from chart-topping songs to heartfelt vows with Michelle, his journey captivates us on every level. So, stay tuned to B&B for the next twist in Nick's saga, and keep cheering for Wagner as he continues to inspire both on and off the screen. Thank you for joining us on this extended exploration. Until next time, keep the drama alive.